much money should you save by every age? One of the many life lessons you would learn from your mentors and many other business people is that you have to cultivate a habit of saving. Saving money is an important part of achieving financial stability and independence. However, the amount that you should be saving can vary depending on your age and life stage. In this video, we're going to be discussing how much money you should be saving by every age, from your 20s all the way to your 60s. Make sure you watch all the way till the end. The 20s. The 20s mark the end of your childhood and the beginning of the next phase of your life, adulthood. While some people might have started work a bit earlier, others take up that responsibility in their 20s, which means joining the workforce or starting your own business. This means that you start earning income around your 20s. And I don't mean allowances from your parents. If you should work in an organization, a certain portion of your income should be set aside for pension, insurance, and the like. However, if you don't, you'll have to save some money by yourself for your own future. One big thing that can be agreed upon is the 20s is a very early time in your life. And it's pretty normal for you not to have much money saved up, and this is probably the only time that you'll be given that leverage. That doesn't mean you shouldn't start planning and saving for the future. Many financial experts believe that most young people in their 20s should set aside 10% of their yearly income for their savings. This is because many young adults tend to put off saving some money until they're older, and by that time it might already be too late. 10% of your income seems like a smaller portion of your income, and if you start with that 10% and discover you still have more cash left over, by the time you get your next paycheck, you can comfortably increase the percentage of your income you're saving each year. To put that in perspective, let's say you earn $50,000 annually. 10% of that would be $5,000 or more if you have some cash left over. This could be your emergency fund, so you have money available for unexpected expenses, or a retirement fund, depending on your choice. The 30s. Some people believe that life begins at 30, which makes sense for several reasons. For one, it is when people consider themselves grown, or as people would say, adulthood hits them hard. It is this time when people get married, have few kids, and maybe fully take on the role of being responsible for themselves and others. This age is one where some people find it difficult to set aside money for savings, but if you have started a habit in your 20s, it becomes significantly easier. As you grow older, your expenses increase, which means your income is diverted into newer things, some even more expensive than before. However, if you already have started saving in your 20s, that would also count as a non-negotiable portion of your income. Many financial experts believe that as you grow older and you reach your 30s, you should have saved the equivalent of your yearly income. This might seem difficult, but it really isn't, and I can explain how simple it is. Following our previously stated example, imagine you have to be stuck with setting 10% of your income aside as your savings, and then you would do that for approximately 10 years, that is, from your 20s to your 30s. That means that you should have earned your salary for a year saved up. So if you earn $50,000 yearly and save $5,000 monthly, from your 20s to 30s, you should have around $50,000 saved up, plus the extra leftover from your yearly income you added to your savings. The 40s. The 40s is the midpoint in life and the perfect time to reflect on your past and reassess your plan for the future. At this point, some people begin to have the midlife crisis, particularly because they don't have too much to show for all the years have gone by, but not you. At this point, people have settled into a certain lifestyle and their finances have balanced to a large extent, which simply means their income and expenses are fairly consistent, or they have found a better line of work that pays more. Financial experts believe that you should save 3 times your annual income at this age, which sounds about right. In your 40s, your finances are rising, and you are nearing the height of your earning potential. If you stick to the aforementioned saving plan and add any extra leftovers, you'll be able to achieve this milestone very easily. 3 times your annual income is at least possible as an option, and you should work towards saving about 7 to 8 times your annual income, considering your retirement is getting closer. The 50s. At this age, you should be at peak of your earning potential. However, your work efficiency rate will decline, and this age is great because you should have reached a point where you can earn significantly larger than your original income in your 20s, and your expenses should have also been reduced to a point, considering the kids are probably out of the house and you aren't spending money on many things. At this point, financial experts believe that you should have about 5 to 7 times your annual income. That'd be easier if you stuck to the original savings plan you had in the 20s, as well as adding extra remaining at the next salary payment to your savings. This is important because your retirement is getting closer and you need to prepare for it. The 60s. Retirement's practically knocking on the door, and this is the decade that you'll have to answer the call if you haven't already. At this point, financial experts say you're expected to have saved about 8 to 10 times your annual income. This could go even as high as 12 times your income if you have every intention of saving for the future. This combines your 10% savings plan plus the extra plus your average returns. Saving is a habit, and if you want financial security, you have to cultivate the habit. It doesn't matter how old you are, start saving today. Thank you for watching this video. Drop your questions and thoughts in the comment section down below. We'll see you soon.